rehearsed 1,000 times. Let's have just one more go. That's it. The calm before the storm. The storm that is about to break out in the new opera house of Guangzhou. About 170 choirs opted to enter the Xinghai Prize International Choir Championships. Over 40 countries are represented.
你好. I would like to say very warmly welcome in Guangzhou.
China is presenting traditional songs and dances here in the Guangdong Opera House. This kind of pageantry is typical of the region.
Xinghai 国际合唱锦标赛开幕。
There were two ways to take part in the choir competitions, by entering the open competition or the Xinghai Prize competition. Choirs with little experience in competitions and on stage register for the so-called open competition, which is open to all choirs. It gives them a feel for such events. The girls from the Canzone Estonian Girls Choir are getting ready for their performance in the open competition in the category folklore. They're getting dressed and warming up.
Is it important for you, this competition?
I'm not sure. It's not very important, but we did came here to show the world Estonian music, our national music. It's very interesting to see everyone together and in different costumes and singing different songs. It's very interesting.
According to the conductor, the girls are not as calm as they seem. Some even feel a bit faint.
It was great. The conductors were very happy with us and we were very happy to be on stage as well. And I think we performed just as we would have wanted to.
Those who already performed on stage have to perform again outside because the other choirs also want to see how good they are. What happens on the sidelines is what makes such events really special. Those who register for the Xinghai Prize competition know this competition is for more experienced choirs. For example, for choirs which have already qualified in another INTERKULTUR competition or set higher goals. A choir on home turf. These girls and boys sing in the pop choir of the Xinghai Conservatory of Music in Guangzhou. The stage rehearsals are on the concert stage. Then the competition begins.
I think this competition is very great for all us, especially for choir, for participants, because we can meet in together, we can sing together, and we can have many together cooperating. For example, for performing arts is very important because we can study more new things and we can more know about different countries.
One of the choirs pegged for the Xinghai Prize is preparing for the competition in the category folklore. The student choir of Belarus State Academy of Music will perform shortly.
Some of them are really touch such a quality that I don't know how to go on. I mean, it's really, for me in this moment, the top. I cannot imagine better. So I have an idea that the prize inspired the best choirs because it's a quite high prize.
The winners in every category of the Xinghai Prize Choir Championships pocket at least €5,000. In Tan's day, his choir Novo Concertante Manila has won the Xinghai Prize in the category Mixed Choirs. And this is something new at an INTERKULTUR event. Right after receiving their awards, the winners can prove to all the other choirs why they won. Are you actually a choir? Well, people often ask us that, but we fulfill all the requirements. We have a soprano, a mezzo, a tenor and a bass, so we can sing choir works. But we have our own sound. We don't sound like 100 singers. According to the motto, less is more, the 4 Austrian choir members of the La La vocal ensemble quickly stormed the audience's hearts, winning a Xinghai Prize and 2 platinum nominations. It was our first journey to Asia and our first competition here. Having won this prize is just incredible. This choir probably felt the same. Their success at the Xinghai competition was simply indescribable. The Indonesian singers from the Mercu Buana University Choir have taken part at an international competition for the first time ever. Starting out in the open competition, they've sung their way up to the Xinghai competition in 2 categories, a real success story. They'll certainly have a lot to tell at home for some time to come.
I took part in several ceremonies. That was, for me, the most touching. The spirit was very high from the very first moment. And all kind of nations here really met.
Xinghai Prize goes to Cantus from
He was born here in 1905, the man whom the competition was named after, Xian Xinghai. His cantata about the Yellow River is the most popular Chinese song. The son of a laundress and a fisherman, he grew up near Guangzhou in Pahn and studied music in Beijing and Paris. He only lived to be 40. In a little while, the official opening ceremony featuring all the friendship concerts will take place in Pahn. But first we get to meet the German and Chinese delegations. A dignified reception is held for Günther Titsch and his staff. Lions at his side. Friendship concert. Then INTERKULTUR's president, Günther Titsch, may breathe life into the lion, a ceremony meant to symbolize good cooperation in the future.
Thank you very much. Dankeschön, Dankeschön.
In a restaurant nearby, famous for its yogurt dishes, the deputy director of Guangzhou's municipal culture is taking a lunch break. This international Xinghai Prize choir competition promotes the quality of the choirs here in Guangzhou, and it enhances the cultural significance of our city too. Especially at night, when the choirs can go boating on the Pearl River, Guangzhou shows itself from its most colourful side. In the old town of this 13 million metropolis, time seems to have stood still in some places. Symposia and workshops are a special additional offer. They give young choir singers the opportunity to learn more about musical expression and phrasing. Trying to tame a choir of 200 might give you quite a stir. Artistic director Gabor Hollerum conducts the festival choir. This is a tradition at INTERKULTUR. The festival choir is performing for the 5th time. It is made up of 10 choirs from 10 nations. This evening they'll experience choral highlights together on a world scale. What an occasion! At the end, the world applauds, and all agree, "See you, Guangzhou," means, "We'll be back. You can count on it."